world? And welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, guess what? You are in the right place. As I say in every video, I am so excited about this video. Today, we are speaking about spiritual development. And the topic of this video is soul ties and how to cut the rope. Now, let me explain a little to you about what soul ties is, because everybody don't know what this is. And actually, I didn't know. I was blessed enough. I was sitting at breakfast with my mom and my two aunts. My aunt Sheila, shout out to Sheila Donaldson, hey. My aunt Sheila, I was telling her about something that I was going through, something that was in my mind, some things that I needed to let go of, and how I was basically living my life in one place, in one aspect, with in a relationship with someone, living my life, but mentally and physically and emotionally and spiritually, I was somewhere else. And she explained to me what it was, what soul ties is. How you can be in a relationship, you can be somewhere, you can be in a whole nother country, you can have a relationship, you can have a whole different lifestyle. But past relationships, or from a person, or just things or situation, your soul can be tied to a person, and you will not be fully happy and moving forward in your present life because your soul is tied to something, and it's stopping you from growing, from moving forward. And you know what? I'm so excited to speak about this. Let's get straight into the video. So, I like to start with a little story so you can understand. See, first of all, I'm the type of person where I'm always continually working on myself. So are you. We go through this process of doing so much personal development, developing ourselves, becoming more of ourselves. And I had times in my life I understood, for me to move forward in my life, I must forgive and forget. Well, not always forget, but honey, I forgive, so I wouldn't walk around with the burden. I had a situation, what happened to me, where I'm in a relationship, and I've been in my relationship and focused and committed in my relationship, but mentally I was somewhere else in another relationship. Mentally and spiritually, I could not stop thinking about a certain individual, and it was affecting my current relationship. I was not able to love the man that I am with 100%. I was not able to be present with him because all along I was thinking of this person, right? And the thing is, I did not physically, I really did not want to, deep down inside. I kept trying to find out why. I was introduced to soul ties. Here's the thing. You can have a situation that happened with a person, or a group of people, or beings, or a situation, and that situation or that person can stop you from living your life because there's a blockage within inside of you. You have to remove the blockage first. Anything in life, it's just like if you go and you want to start eating healthy, you want to feel better, you want to live a healthier lifestyle. I have so many of my clients that tells me, Mecca, you put me on this diet plan and you put me on this, this fitness plan. It feel like I'm getting sick. It feel like things are not going well. It feel like I'm breaking out. I can't, my body odor is not how it's supposed to be. And the thing is, when you start to remove blockages from your life, things look worse. It's the saying that goes, things will get worse before they get better. And that's what happened to me when I began to address this situation. I looked and said, listen, I'm in this relationship. I want to be 100% committed in my relationship that I am in today. Why can I not stop thinking about this person? And what was so funny? I have not seen that person in 2 years, but I could not get them out my mind. I was having dreams about them. I was just daydreaming when I would look out at the birds and just write in my journal about them. It was weird. It was weird to me. But once I started to understand what soul ties is, I better understood it, and I was able to remove it from my life. So, you might have situations going on in your life where you're somewhere, you're present in your life, but mentally and physically, well, mentally and spiritually, you are somewhere else. And that is a soul tie. And sometimes you can be, your soul can be tied to a person or a situation because of something that happened around that time, like an anchor. Ugh. Let me explain. So around the time this guy that I used to, it wasn't even date. We just had a sexual relationship, a sex ship, I guess. A situationship, a sex ship. And around this time, my father had passed away. I met this guy. And when I needed nurturing and I needed somebody to be there to care for me, even though he opened up his doors for me just to have sex, in my mind as an anchor, I believed that this person cared for me. Because any time that I would contact this person when I was going through something, they will always open up their doors. Even though genuinely I wanted a shoulder to lean on, to cry on, to be cared for, to be nurtured, this person will open up their doors for me because it was something that they knew I was going to give to them, my vagina, okay? So every time I had a situation that happened to me in life, presently, right, until I let it go, anytime I had a situation that happened in my life where something came up and I felt down and I wanted to be nurtured and I wanted a shoulder to lean on, this person would come into my being spiritually and mentally, and I would not be able to carry out certain tasks throughout my days and my life because it was a blockage within myself. Oh, that's deep. I had to realize that my soul was still tied to this person because of this. I had this anchor on this person. You know what I had to do? I had to address the anchor first. See, most of the problems and the situations that we have in our life is because of problems that we did not address. We have to go down to the root. You know, you see a tree, and all you can see is the branches and the leaves falling and growing and changing as the seasons come. But you have not seen the seed that's been planted in that soil and the roots. It's underneath. All you see is the tree. You can see the issue of the tree, but that's not the issue. You have to look at the problem. The problem is not the tree or why the tree is slanting. You have to go down to under the surface where the roots are. Most of our problems and most of your problems lies beneath the surface. It's the root of it all. And when I went down to the root of it all, I realized that the reason why I was tied to this person because of an anchor that I had attached to this situation, to this being. And it was like this. My dad died. I needed to feel some comfort. I needed to feel some nurturing. I needed to feel like somebody cared. This person was there at that time. So then anytime I have a situation like that, that person comes up, I had to go back into myself and my root and say, look, let me address that first with my dad dying and find a new anchor and a new way of feeling, of nurturing myself. Now I write in my journal to say, it's okay. I will speak to my father in letters. So if you're having this situation, I recommend you doing what I did. First of all, I wrote a letter to the person to say, thank you. Thank you for being there for me when I needed you. When you know, you don't even know you were there for me. Even though he was there in a negative way, you know, everybody got their own intentions for you as a being. I said, thank you. Then I told them how I felt. Then I told them I'm mentally and spiritually letting go. That I'm killing that relationship. I wish them the best of luck. I took that letter, I wrapped it up, and I threw it into the ocean. Or you can throw it into the river. You can burn it, right? You can burn it, burn that away. And I kid you not, I woke up the next day and I did not think about this person. And when I had a trip back home, I actually ran into this person. It was so weird because none of those feelings arise within my being, within my body, in my soul. It was a feeling of gratitude. I can look at this person as just any other, you know, person that I didn't have an attachment to, that I didn't feel like they had a hold onto my soul. I can look at this person and just say, I'm happy for you, and have a meaningful conversation, a normal conversation, and not feel like it was a gravity pulling me. Remove the blockages within yourself. You deserve to. If you need assistance with this, I can help you. I can help you. We can work through this. We can walk through this together. I will guide you. Just email me over at meccabookings with an S at gmail.com, or head over to my website at meccafreeman.com and decide which coaching package is right for you. Or just drop me an email and we'll figure it out together. And as I always say here at meccafreeman.com, we always encourage you to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life. So you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Bam! Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you know you can do whatever you put your mind to. With peace and love and gratitude. I see you in the next episode. Peace.